Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Nous nous trouvons aujourd'hui ici à Sunset, à Los Angeles, pour le movie première du film Love and Four Other Letter Words. Ce film a été nominé il y a quelque temps au Festival de Cannes. Il a été aussi nominé au Pan African Film Festival et nous avons l'honneur et le plaisir d'interviewer l'actrice mais aussi la productrice de ce film. Elle s'appelle Tangi Miller. Vous avez dû la voir certainement dans certains films comme Maddia's Family Reunion. Elle a aussi joué dans certaines séries télévisées comme The Shield, comme Phantom Grace, beaucoup de films. C'est une actrice qui est très jolie, qui est très talentueuse et qui donc sera parmi nous dans quelques instants. Nous vous montrerons bien entendu des extraits de ce film et nous aurons le plaisir, toute l'équipe ira au after party de cette movie première. Nous vous souhaitons une excellente soirée. Restez avec nous. Merci. Tangi Miller, good evening and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. I ended up on TV because acting was a hobby of mine. I started off in business and marketing. My mother is a teacher and a child care person and an elderly care person. So we are very practical people, and so being a drama major was not something practical. And so I started in business and marketing. And then as a junior, I had always done acting as a hobby. I realized that I loved it, and so I pursued that as a junior in college.
Yes.
And so this is how I ended up making movies.
Direction, good evening. I'm going to say that of course in English.
All right. How you doing?
Fine, and yourself?
I'm doing great.
Can you tell us who is Derek Shawn?
Derek Shawn is a Renaissance man. He's an actor, a writer, he does it all. And he's a man who sees no limits. And so he's a visionary as well. So that's who Derek Smith is, plus a lot more.
So how come a beautiful lady like you, who were not allowed to watch TV, became just a famous, talented actress?
I guess because I did a lot of because when you're not allowed to watch TV, you do a lot of reading and you do a lot of exploring that doesn't have, so your mind isn't, I guess you're not, I think TV shapes your mind a lot, and when you don't have that, you have to use your brain to do other things. And so I think it made me more creative. Not that TV is a horrible thing, but I think we watch a little bit too much TV in this country.
Donc, comme je vous le disais, mesdames et messieurs, nous avons maintenant Ralph Glenmore. Ralph Glenmore, good evening.
Good evening.
And thank you for being with us.
Oh, it's a real pleasure to be here. So exciting. I love your necklace.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about you?
I am a choreographer here in Los Angeles. I teach at the Debbie Allen School. I choreograph the Horton Technique. I've been with the Lion King as a dance supervisor and with the Alvin Ailey Company.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici donc Cindy, la très belle Cindy, qui joue aussi dans le film. Her name is Cindy. Cindy, good evening.
Sandy Brown, good evening. My name of the character, well, it's a French last name, Frida Leroux. Hey! But rest of the French, je ne sais pas.
C'est l'un des acteurs principaux. Son nom est Marcus Patrick.
That's correct.
Et donc, il va dire quelques mots sur son personnage. Marcus Patrick, thank you for being here with us.
That was a wonderful intro. I didn't know what you said, but it sounded beautiful.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
He's crazy, but he's tenacious. You know, he wants to get the best out of life and money, and he doesn't really have as much smarts going on upstairs, so he's using anything he can. And it was a lot of fun because when you're playing a wild, crazy person, when the camera says action, you pretty much have license to do anything you want.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And what is your name in the movie?
Renee.
René.
René.
René
Yeah.
in French.
René.
Now producing is a whole other thing, and we'll probably go into a whole
Something
nother-
different, yes.
It's a whole something different. I just as an actress, I was frustrated with some of the roles, some of the parts. It wasn't enough, and some things were unbelievable how they could be made. And so I said, well, how difficult is to do it? And then I just kind of embarked on that, and ever since then, I'm excited. Now we have a slate of 9, and I want to make more movies because now I see the importance of telling the stories. I have another film called Hurricane in the Rose Garden, which is about an African-American woman married to a Nigerian man. And you see positive images, African-American views and opinions about life. You see American African views about life and why they feel you should get married.
Which is very important.
Which is very important. And what's most important to me is that my character is a lawyer and his character is a doctor, and we come together, you know, as a couple and dealing with the different cultural differences between us, and it's wonderful. So
I'm just here to say that this is the most wonderful film. It is so darling and such no violence, no profanity. It's just beautiful. I love it. So come and see it too.
The character Frida LaRue is one of those conniving cousins. Everybody's got one that's always up to something and starting something in the family. And it's so fun to play a villain. You just get complete and total freedom, so that's what we love.
And how was it during the shooting in this movie?
Big family, everybody doing their part to make it happen and get it done. Interesting things that were going on. There was like a Grand Prix in Long Beach on the day that we needed to do all the condo shoots. So that was pretty wild to deal with the cars going around and around and working in between that. The sound person had a lot to do.
And talking about Africa, I know that you've been to Ghana, Cameroon. Tell me about your experiences in Africa.
I love Africa. First of all, people, you know, Africa is a continent. It's 3 times the size of the U.S., so, you know, it's a big place. So you go west, you go south, you go central. You're talking about different areas. But I've had the opportunity to be and to work in Ghana as a dancer, also as an actress, and I was also a dancer in Cameroon. I danced with Titus Foso, who now works with Debbie Allen, and most recently I was in Senegal for pleasure.
My country. Thank you.
And it's lovely. It was beautiful. I love the beach. I just love the people, and it was really, really wonderful. So I always find it an opportunity, a wonderful opportunity when you can travel and learn more about people, and especially people of color. And Africa is a wonderful place to do that.
And the cast is just wonderful. It's definitely a ride with the comedy and the family dynamics and things like that, and just the people that you work with. It's fantastic. Merci. Bonjour.
And a last word about this movie that we're going to see now?
Oh God, it's a movie about love, family, friends, relationships. When should we get in them? Why do we get in them? How do we stay in them? My Nana, my grandmother, who I love, she's not with me now, and it's dedicated to her, and mothers and grandmothers and all those people who make us better. So I say come enjoy and see us in a beautiful light.
Thank you, but I really would like to tell you congratulations, because being a wonderful, beautiful African-American woman like that, success, really, congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, c'était donc Tanji Miller, ici parmi nous, et comme je vous le disais tout à l'heure, nous allons découvrir son film. Merci, à tout à l'heure.
Welcome back, Chicago, to the Stormy Morning Show.
And we're back.
On the set, Stormy knew how to put on a good show.
We've been working every weekend for months now. Winners are always thinking about winning.
But when it came to family...
Hey, baby! Your Nana has come to the end of her journey.
She may have just gone over the top.
We're going to fake ourselves a little wedding for my Nana.
Oh, I can't come up there.
I know, Nana.
I'm going to get the whole thing on video. We're going to what?
Now.
So, Central Casting sent over a bunch of actors.
Let me get right next to you.
Next! Him? We're looking for someone to play the part of a groom.
I get $2,000 for the day.
Fake weddings cost a fortune.
Her fiancé has her friends woozy. Her family is buzzing.
His name is Tiger.
Like tigers and lions and bears? Oh my!
And her heart is showing.
Why didn't you tell me you were getting married when I saw you back home?
I guess it just slipped my mind.
Really? Great news. The doctor just gave me a clean bill of health. I'm coming to the wedding.
You're what? Oh, I can't even take it, girl.
Tanji Miller.
Do you believe in love at second sight?
Flex Alexander.
Amen.
Essence Atkins.
You can't pull the wool over Granny's eyes.
Tasha Smith. And Marcus Patrick.
Is he currently on medication?
Yeah, he is a little crazy.
I got a lot on my mind.
Love and other four-letter words.
Hey, sexy girl. Go home and do your homework.